बोला था कि मुझे आता नहीं है और मैंने आपको सिखाया था कि देखो ऐसे प्रपोज किया जाता है, और आपने बोला था कि यू नो नो गाइज एवर प्रपोज टू यू, तो मैंने कहा कोई बात नहीं, आपकी ये तमन्ना मैं पूरी कर दूंगा।
तो मैं बस कहना चाहूंगी कि मेरा तुमसे है पहले का नाता, कोई यूं ही नहीं दिल लुभाने तू या जाने ना, माने तू या माने ना। सो अर्जुन,
हाँ,
आप प्लीज 2 मिनट के लिए भूल जाइए कि आप शादीशुदा है। प्लीज just feel the breeze, love is in the air, look into my eyes, and I just want to say that my heart is out of place, so hold this rose because I feel, can you keep it, and because with you I feel it's safe, and if आपका जवाब yes है तो रोज तो आपने रख लिया है, टेडी मुझे वापस दे दो। Please, thank you, I love you.
love you too darling, love you too, thank you so much, it's so sweet of you, really really sweet, thank you। ये तो मैं नहीं दे रहा because ये मेरा है।
बिल्कुल।
Absolutely love it. Please give them all a huge round of applause for being such great sports for us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, very quickly, I'd like to invite Anshul. Would you mind joining us up here? Come.
You scared of this? Can I get, ma'am? I'm just shifting it.
What is happening? How are you? Are we supposed to stay on stage? Yes?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, very quickly, we are going to do, the floor is now open for some quick questions from our media friends out here. Why don't you guys take a seat? And yeah, let's do a few questions
TV Pride shirt,
very quickly.
please. Thank you.
It's actually a great T-shirt, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Let's start with a few questions. Yes, sir. Yes. Do we have a mic that we can pass on?
Yeah.
I think we have a mic. We have someone there already. Yes, the mic. Yeah.
मेरा क्वेश्चन अर्जुन के लिए है, what is your perspective on dating?
My perspective on dating, I think on dating, right? Yeah. I think it's an individual choice actually, and I think it's great that people get to know each other when they are on dates, and I think a lot of people do go on dates, and a lot of them do become life partners after that, and like in Splitsvilla language, if I have to say, you sometimes do find your ideal match on a date, so I think it's great.
Hi, Mayur here in the center. It was great listening to you all, and especially Sunny, you mentioned that you're not one who believes in love and first sight. Firstly, my name is Mayur. I write for my portal called beyondbollywood.in. So I wanted to know, Sunny, considering that you're not one who believes in love and first
That
sight.
wasn't the question is have you fell in love at first sight? It wasn't that I don't believe in it, because my husband believes in it,
Yeah,
and
he
it
believed,
happened.
you mentioned, disclosed that he proposed you on the first date. So I just, without really getting too personal, I just wanted to know, that how did the cookie crumble, for Daniel?
Daniel worked very hard.
Okay.
Daniel courted me for about 6 weeks to about 2 months.
Oh.
He sent me flowers everywhere I went, chocolates, gifts, everywhere. I would be sitting with my friend in a restaurant, and someone would come in and say, "Hey, are you Karen?" I say, "Yes, I am." And they say, "This is for you. This is from Daniel." Random people would come up to me and say, "This is for you." Or I'd have flowers. It could be one rose, it could be a dozen roses, or one flower, something very small. And that's how he won me over.
I have like one last question for all three of you all. That's a very beautiful, creative, Venus and Mars Isle. The Isle of Venus and Isle of Mars. Mr. Anshul, like all three of you all, do you believe in that, the usual phrase which we say that men are from Mars and women are from Venus? What is your individual idea of, this, I would say, century-old phrase?
Well, I think you answered it yourself. I think it's very woke to say things that to say something which is very different, or to disagree with what's been around for a while. But you said century-old phrase, right? It possibly predates even a century. the reason the phrase has stuck on for so long is possibly because I think every gender brings something very unique to the table, right? And obviously there are stereotypes and there are those outside stereotypes, but by and large they exist for a reason. And I think we should celebrate those unique traits.
Just one last thing, Sunny and Arjun, both of you all can answer. Will we get to see any mermaids and any aquamen?
I mean, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. If you think they are mermaids, you can imagine them as mermaids. But they're definitely women and men on the show, and young guys and young girls, absolutely amazing. Starting off looking out for love. MTV Splitsvilla is a great platform. So I think I don't know about mermaids, but definitely very, very talented and good-looking men and women.
Awesome. I have a very quick request from people on this side. There's a lot of noise happening on this side. If you wouldn't mind just quietly just coming down a little bit. Yes. Let's move on to our next set of questions very quickly, and then we'll do a quick set of photographs. I think we have a question there.
Yeah.
There, perfect. Okay.
Hi Arjun, this is Vidya from E Times. My question is, आपने अब तक जितने भी shows host किए हैं वो अलग genre के रहे हैं. This is the first time you're hosting Splitsvilla. So what made you say yes to the show?
Firstly, I thought that this Splitsvilla, MTV Splitsvilla, when I saw the format, when I actually saw the show, I realized that it's not only about being there and hosting, it's also about, there's a sense of responsibility as a host of Splitsvilla. So I think, and I felt that I have that kind of responsibility. Like I said earlier, I've been around for so long, been in a relationship for so long, seen so many ups and downs in my career. हर relationship में अपनी ups and downs भी होती हैं. So after all of that, I'm here where I am today, and I thought Splitsvilla would be a great platform to pass on that experience to the young guys who come there, who probably sometimes make mistakes, don't realize where they are wrong, and probably guide them through. And today's 21 and 22-year-olds really don't need much advice, but sometimes garam khoon jise kehte hain, they go wrong, and you just got to tell them, okay, listen, calm down.
I think this year during Splitsvilla, the one thing that was really different, and I think we heard it so many times, was they were very clear they wanted to find love, that they wanted to find that special person, that special relationship. And some of it wasn't just a special relationship as far as a man and a woman goes. They also were looking for friendships within the Isle of Mars and the Isle of Venus. They were very clear that they came not just to win the show, but also to form these bonds that we have been showing them year after year of Splitsvilla.
And also I feel that when away from family, you're living in a house together, I think the situations are very difficult and different. So to make tough decisions in those situations is again a challenge. And I think when you're young, you're away from family, and there's so many things that go on in your mind, and you're there with these people, a bunch of people together, and like Sunny said, you really tend to want to make those bonds with people, because you're by your own out there. You need that emotional that shoulder, or sometimes you just need somebody who you can talk to and speak things out. And sometimes in that conversations you do find love, and then you realize that probably this person may be my ideal match, maybe somebody who I can, if not a future, but definitely have a special bond.
Amazing. Next question. Let's move to another question.
Hi Sunny, this is Shweta from IWM Buzz. So my question is for you कि हमने आपको हमेशा रणविजय के साथ देखा है स्प्लिट्सविला में. इस बार अर्जुन आए हैं तो कितना मस्ती किया और कितना अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था अर्जुन के साथ?
I think one of the best things was from the very first day until right before we came on stage, हम मस्ती ही कर रहे. And we've had so much fun together, and I've gone to meet his family, his son, been around other, close relatives when we were shooting in Goa, and really gotten to know him on a personal level, a family level, which is amazing. And on sets and offsets, we had fun the entire time. And he's not someone who's new to this, the industry as far as hosting a show. He already knew what he was doing. He's good at it. He works on one of the biggest shows in the industry, so he doesn't need any help. So all we got to do is just relax, have fun, and really just feed off of the contestants, because the contestants really are our show. They are the ones who make the show possible. So I had fun. Did you have fun?
I absolutely loved Sunny on the show. I've been saying this even earlier on my telephonic interviews that it didn't seem like this is my first season. Not because I have done shows before, because it also is, when you're working with Sunny, who's done 8 seasons, she made me feel very comfortable, and it was like I know her from before, and her kids were there on sets, and I was playing with them. My kid was there, so it was. Apart from that, I think even otherwise, I think we just took off instantly, which was great. And Sunny sometimes tries to be like this very articulate, matured, but she's full on musty. Like now right now how she's behaving, like very poised and this. But believe me, she's a 25-year-old girl in her head, and she looks also like that, and she's just amazing. She's bubbly, she's chirpy, and she definitely always makes sure that you have a smile on your face.
Awesome. Let's do a next question for Anshul. Do we have another question there? There, perfect.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi Sunny. Hi Anshul and hi Arjun. Anushka.
Hello.
So Anushka this side from Ad Gully. I have a question for Anshul. So I am a great Splitsvilla Roadies fan. So I wanted to ask how different this season is going to be as compared to other season, and how important it is for the show to evolve, to stay relevant.
I think both good questions, Anushka. The easy answer to the first question is that the scale is 10x. Yeah. So we've actually envisioned something which is far bigger, bolder than what we have in the past. And that, kudos to the team, Debbie, Manisha, Afreen, the entire bunch, the creative team. Hats off to them for actually having a vision like that, right? To your second question, I think, I said this in the beginning as well. We think that so much has changed, but when it comes to love and relationships, actually, for centuries, things haven't really changed, right? So it is the same. You look for the same things. You look for the same things piss you off. The same things, make you happy. So we've kept that bit constant. One bit that we've done this time, and let's see how it pans out on when you see the show, is that we've taken the level of obstacles, the kind of challenges to another level. Yeah, we've actually made them much harder and much tougher. To bring out the best in the participants. So that will be an evident sort of change that you'll see.
Thank you.
Awesome. We'll do one final question. One final question, I think. Do we have someone?
Yeah. Samira.
हेलो सर, कैसे हो आप? सर मेरा माइक ले लो, आप ऐसे बुरा मत मानो, ये लो. ऐसा नहीं है सर. Here, please take the mic.
पूछ लीजिए सर.
देखा, ऐसा शाउट किया तो ही मिलता है माइक. लड़की लोग भाव ही नहीं देते जो 20 साल पहले देते थे.
सर अभी हम लोग नया शो निकाल रहे हैं, MTV स्प्लिट्सविला बियॉन्ड 50. उसमें आप आ जाओ.
Arjun, I have seen you as an actor not only in film but also TV and host in several shows. Now you are debuting with Splitsvilla season 4.
Season 14.
Season 14.
Yeah.
I want to know which aspect of you, the actor, the host, which interests you more. I wanted to ask you this because, let me tell you, I am glad you remember 14 to 15 years back we acted together in a TV serial called Lavanya.
Yes. Long time back.
Which is more exciting?
I think it's like asking somebody, आपको बड़ा बेटा पसंद है या छोटा बेटा? मैं क्या बोलूँ? I think both have different duties. But I've always said that I'm an actor first and then an host. Hosting I took up because it comes naturally to me. I really don't take any effort to host, believe me. It's not like मैं कुछ prepare कर रहा हूँ या मैंने सोच रखा है कि आज मैं ये जाके करूँगा. Never. I just go there on stage and I do my bit. So obviously I'm an actor first, then an host. I love both. It's amazing to be on stage, but probably the actor in me will always have an edge over the host in me because I think playing characters is what I was here for. That's what I'll continue doing. And hosting, yes, simultaneously I will also host shows.
But one thing, Arjun, does your stint with hosting and a lot of other activities, has it cost you your stint in films? Because I want to see you in a film for a long time.
I think अभी तो career शुरुआत हुई है, अभी बहुत time बाकी है sir. I think everything has its right time. I know a lot of people keep asking me this, when are you going to come in the film? See, it's not, film, you know, careers are very, very different. A Friday can change your life. So I believe in good scripts. I believe in good scripts, and I think when the right time has to come and when the right script will come, and the right time as in I meant when everything works correctly for you, that is the right time. So I just about doing any film, it's not कि हाँ मैंने film कर ली. अगर सर film कर ली और फिर वो चली नहीं तो उसका तो वैसे भी कोई भरोसा नहीं रहता है, लेकिन at least you should get a script that you feel that you deserve.
Awesome. We'll do one final question for Anshul. Do we have a question?
Yes, hi, Samira here from Telegram. So ये पूछ रहा था, like last year हमने देखा था last season में एक Splitsvilla और Wild Villa दो विला थे. इस season क्या नया होने वाला है? You know, Splitsvilla और कौन सा विला नजर आएगा?
Right, so there won't be two villas, but we've given you two different islands. So we've taken things a notch higher, and the rest is for you to find out on the show.
Awesome. I think with that, we're going to shut down this line of questioning. Please give them a huge round of applause. Zordar Taliyan. Thank you so much for sitting down with us and talking to us. It's absolutely, absolutely brilliant. Very quickly, we're going to do like a whole set of pictures now. So I'll take the mics from you. You can pose with the rose if you want, but yeah, I will. Sunny, should I get your bouquet also if you want? But all right. Please give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Sunny, Anshul and Arjun. Give them a huge, huge, huge round of applause. थोड़ा आवाज कर लीजिए उनके लिए. Okay, guys, you have to go behind and pose behind, yes. Guys, I have one idea. I want you guys to come in front now because after this we're going to do like a whole set of things. Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, you can pose with me. It's fine. All right. Aye. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, before we move on to our next slide, please give them a huge round of applause. Huge round of applause to Sunny and to Arjun. Give them a huge round of applause. You know what I want to do? I want to take one selfie with our media friends also. What do you think? Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea. So when I say 1, 2, 3, I know you guys have cameras in your hand, but if you can make some noise, it will be absolutely, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, will you do that? So will you do that for us? Come on, make some noise. Yeah, that's fantastic. Let's do a sound test. Can you make some noise a little bit? All right, fantastic. All right, are you ready?
Yeah! Yeah, ready?
Okay.
I think we'll need to come together.
Yeah, thoda sa aur. Yes, fantastic. Let's do this. All right, are you ready? Let's do this in 1, 2, 3. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being such great sports and playing all our lovely little games for us. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to witness Splitsvilla Season 14 starting 12th November every Saturday and Sunday at 7 p.m. only on MTV India. MTV Splitsvilla Season 14 is co-powered by Wildstone Deos and Perfumes and On Total Comfort and Power Gummies as health partners and Doctor's Choice as nutrition partner. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can make some noise and give them a huge round of applause. And now we can have the interviews, the Janta interviews, yeah?
So, first of all, so good to see you, both of you. अर्जुन सर, आपका ये पहला सीजन है, कैसा था एक्सपीरियंस?
बहुत ही कमाल का एक्सपीरियंस था बिकॉज स्प्लिट्सविला ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करनी पड़ी. स्प्लिट्सविला एक ऑलरेडी हिट शो है, सनी है उसमें, एंड फॉर मी इट वाज अ डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस एज अ होस्ट बिकॉज ये सिर्फ कोई नॉर्मल होस्टिंग नहीं है. यहाँ पे एक मेंटोर भी हो, एक सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी है, और मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया क्योंकि बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला यंगस्टर्स से इन टर्म्स ऑफ देयर रिलेशनशिप्स, हाउ दे थिंक अबाउट रिलेशनशिप्स. तो मेरे लिए एक अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था, एंड आई होप दिस एसोसिएशन कंटिन्यूज अहेड. आई होप दिस सीजन डज एक्सट्रीमली वेल बिकॉज शो तो पॉपुलर है ही, बट आई हैव बीन माई सेल्फ ऑन द शो इन द सेंस दैट जो मैंने कुछ ज़्यादा एफर्ट नहीं लिया बिकॉज आई थिंक सनी मेड मी वेरी कम्फर्टेबल एंड वी टुक ऑफ इंस्टेंटली. तो मुझे ये सीज़न करके बहुत मज़ा आया.
And Sunny, what do you want to say about new co-host new season?
He's okay. No, just kidding. We had so much fun. बहुत मस्ती किया, बहुत मज़ा किया. And like he said, it's the contestants who make the show. हम सिर्फ react करते. And trust me, react करते like it's insane what these guys do. और कैसे बोलते हैं, क्या उसकी situations है, उनके relationships. एक यहाँ से पलटी कैसे होता है, nobody knows. And him and I, Arjun and I, are sometimes left like, ये क्या हुआ? And
ऐसे कैसे हो सकता?
Yeah, ऐसे कैसे? But that is the fun of the show, is watching it unfold right in front of us. So it's a lot of fun.
And अर्जुन, पिछले कुछ सालों से रन सर इसको होस्ट कर रहे थे, इस बार आप आए हो, कुछ टिप्स वगैरह उनसे ली, कुछ बातें हुई आपकी?
नहीं, कोई टिप्स नहीं ली. I think he was hosting the show before, and I think he was great in whatever space he hosted the show. In fact, it was very sweet of him. He messaged me and he wished me all the best for the show.
Aww.
I think that's really sweet. मुझे लगा कि यार I should, if I have been asked to do a show, there's no point of me seeing somebody and doing something. I should bring in my own
Listen, there's
flavor and be
no
natural.
comparison between the two. Two are completely different people, and I think you did a great job. And there should never be any comparison between two individuals. ठीक है? ऐसा कोई सब मत पूछ.
कितनी
अर्जुन,
cute है.
आपसे ये जानना चाहेंगे, आपने अब तक का कितना सीजन फॉलो किए हो, और स्प्लिट्सविला की बात करें तो क्या कुछ आपने आप कह सकते हैं एज अ होस्ट आपको, और क्या कुछ
नहीं, स्प्लिट्सविला मैंने लास्ट सीज़न देखा. मैंने इसलिए नहीं देखा कि मुझे देखना था कि शो का एग्जैक्ट फॉर्मेट क्या होता, क्या एग्जैक्टली, इसलिए मैंने शो देखा. एंड देन आई रियलाइज कि देयर इज़ नथिंग रियली टू, आई जस्ट रियलाइज दैट आई जस्ट हैव टू बी देयर एंड बी माई सेल्फ ऑन द शो. मतलब मुझे कुछ स्पेसिफिकली सीखना नहीं है स्प्लिट्सविला के लिए. You just have to be honest about your opinions, about your experiences, share them with these guys and girls, and be yourself. And I think I had a lot of fun on the show. मतलब मैं तो मस्ती भी बहुत कर रहा था contestants के साथ. And
Arjun and Sunny, there's a big name in contestants. There's a big name in contestants, Urfi Javed. So what is the kind of angle she's going to be in the show?
well, you have to wait and watch to see what Urfi does.
मजा आएगा.
But she's much more than her clothes. She's much more than her clothes.
कैसा था एक्सपीरियंस उर्फी के साथ? उर्फी also very top and hot girl.
मैं उर्फी की फ़ैन हूँ. वो बहुत स्वीट है, बहुत नाइस है, एंड जब शो पे आई थी, आई थिंक दैट शी इज़ एन अमेजिंग पर्सन, एंड जो वो स्टैंड लेती है वो कुछ चीज़ें के लिए शो में, आई थिंक शी डिड अ गुड जॉब. एंड आई लव दैट in the show she's like, मैं ऐसी हूँ. Accept me for how I am. And I think just that in itself as a message to other people, that whoever you are, जो भी है अंदर से बाहर से जो भी करना है life में, you should do it as long as you're not hurting somebody, stealing from them. Then you should be able to express yourself.
And she
in
also
any
has a
way.
great sense of humor, I think.
She's so funny. उसके heels वो पहनती heels बीच में भी heels पहनती है, so cute. Everybody together is holding her up like this. Every day we'd watch her and we were like so cute, so nice, so sweet, and it was really a joy having her.
Sorry. No. Samira, please, guys, we don't have time. Please, we are getting.
So far the show is still not on air, so I still have to get the feedback. But yes, the promos, whatever people have seen on social media, I've been getting a great feedback. And show एक बार on air होगा तभी actually you get a feedback, you know. And I'm sure it's going to be great because I can sense it in terms of ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं जिसकी वजह से it should not be great. I mean, there were all the ingredients that I was natural, I had fun. There was so much drama, entertainment, and the show is about the contestants. It's really not about Arjun Bijlani. So that's what matters.
किसी जबरदस्ती
इसके साथ बहुत जबरदस्ती हुई है सर.
I don't want to know if he heard it. There was nothing.
किसने की आपके साथ जबरदस्ती?
Naughty. I think we live in a world where consent is absolutely needed from a female and a male together. If consent is there, then that's great. If him and I, like he said, we have a responsibility to teach also these things to people. But I don't think that we had so much of a hard time with anybody this year.
Sometimes I think people misunderstand when someone's nice to you. They feel that they get the wrong hint themselves and then they make a move, you know. So there's a difference between consent and somebody just being nice to you. So you should be able to make sure.
अंदाजा मत यूज करो. Clear बोल के पूछो. Do you like me? Do I like you?
It's so simple, yeah. I mean.
उतना.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Bye guys. Have a good night.